As everybody knows, Virginia's reputation, great defensive team. It just seemed at times, maybe in the first half, I think the second half you had better flow. But what were they doing? Maybe take you out of what you wanted to accomplish at the offensive end. You're getting deep into the shot clock a few times.
Like you said, Virginia is a very physical and tough-nosed defensive team. They take you out of your action to the point where you have to go to your third, fourth option, and so you have to make a bunch of reads on the fly. We struggle with that at times, but in timeouts and at halftime, we made the adjustment to be able to do better in those different scenarios.
Well, guys, I know a loss is still a loss, but does this feel like I don't know if you want to say moral victory, but I mean, you guys really kind of hung with them right up until the end. Was this? Do you feel this was your best performance this season, maybe?
I definitely think we've gotten better every week. I mean, you guys hear me say it every week. We've gotten better since the last. It just seems like all our games come down to the wire. We just got to figure out a way to bring it home. I mean, we're so close, and that just comes with being tougher and taking care of the ball. So
you guys had several possessions in the second half where maybe you couldn't have tied it, but certainly could have gotten a big bucket to make it a closer game, and it was either a turnover or you guys couldn't get a good look. Just when you're in those situations, and I know they've sort of been few and far between so far, but when you're in those situations, do you sense panic? Do you sense that you guys still are maybe trying to work through some things? Why hasn't it been executed as well in those situations?
say panic. Like he said, Virginia is a great defensive team, and a lot of the mishaps are caused by just because they're great defensive teams. We just got to figure out a way, hopefully get the win next game. So
You talked the other day about, turnovers, fouls, making free throws. Obviously, statistically, it looks like that was better tonight. Did you guys feel like, I know you said you improved. Do you feel like, it's a good step in the right direction despite the result?
I mean, it's definitely a good step in the right direction, but, we also have to realize that and take away from the fact that we're still not there yet and just build off of that.
For both you guys, just how do you come out of this game? Because you were in it till the end. I mean, are you sitting there encouraged or discouraged because you didn't quite get over the hump,
I mean, in the same breath, it's bittersweet. I mean, it's bitter. We lost. But it feels good to know that we're getting better each and every game to the point where we're able to compete with top 10 teams. So we know what we're capable of. So just taking each day in practice just to get better, really, get better, prepare for our next opponent, and just see how far it can take us.
How much you guys are veteran guys? I mean, how much time do you have to spend kind of pumping up the new guys, the young guys, when you're losing and they're, it's like, do they get discouraged and do you have to say, hey, well, look, we're getting better? I mean, how's this process go?
I mean, it stings for everybody. Last year we didn't have a losing record either, but I mean, we just gotta let them know, like, no looking back now. There's nothing we can do. We just have to continue to move forward. Can't worry about how our record looks. We just have to go into the next game and play with the same intensity as we did today, but just a little smarter and a little harder.
You guys have had some second halves this year where you've come out flat and teams have gone on runs. Tonight you didn't do that. Tonight you came out and played well to start against the best team you guys have faced this year. What was different tonight to start the second half than previous nights?
I just think that we're hungry for a win. Everybody, coaching staff, teammates, everybody is so hungry for a win, and I feel like that was the key. Everybody was locked in. We didn't panic. We just came up a little short.